niggas got 30 IQs. I don't know what's going on.
And they were
Well,
stupid.
we finna figure it out. We finna figure it out right now. I'm gonna reset the room since everyone's here. Hey, welcome to the 100 ENT show on the Clubhouse app. If you're new to the room, welcome. This is the 100 ENT show. We got Wack100 in the building. We got Akademiks in the building. We got the co-host that do the most, CEO Reek the Sneak in the building. Y'all like man. And you already know we got the 100 ENT show audience. We got the Goo Gang Sleepers in LA. And we get into it, man. Make sure that y'all go up top, hit the greenhouse, join the club, follow the moderators on
On
stage.
stage.
Hey, y'all see the title? Y'all see what the fuck going on, man? Akademiks. Who you calling stupid? So we got Akademiks in the building. Akademiks, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How y'all doing?
Oh man, we not doing too good, man.
Why
We're
not?
not doing too good at all.
Shit, we doing
Man,
better
so
than some 30
so
IQs, I'll tell you that.
Real
well, hold
quick.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me rock. So Akademiks, this is why we not happy right now, man. You know, all of us, not only do we support Wack, we also support you too. A lot of the content that you put out, despite some of the entertainers not really liking it or not liking how it's presented, we support it. We find it entertaining. We don't find anything wrong with what you do, right? You do exactly what Don Lemon and anyone else with a platform does. You report what's going on. I get it. But there's been times that you've said things in a real cocky, condescending way where as if you're higher than other people and you can just, put other people down. Recently, you made some statements about Clubhouse, you know, like as if this app is full of idiots and everyone on Clubhouse has a 30 IQ and Wack has 300. At the same token, you're giving him flowers. You're also putting down his supporters. And then to say that at all times he has 50 people that co-sign everything he's saying is not true. That's spoken from a person who's not really on the app and only catching YouTube clips in the morning, like you said, which I understand. It comes from a place of ignorance because you don't be on the app all the time. Wack goes into rooms where it's 500 people and 100 people on stage and everyone's cussing and yelling. He comes in, he asks the questions. He's not always in spaces on this app where they all just give him his flowers and they all just agree to everything he says. There's a lot of things that he says that people don't agree with, but Wack will stand on it. He'll say why he feels that way, and whether a person like it or not, it is what it is. But for you to go as low and make a bold statement and say that people on Clubhouse, it puts us under the impression that you have a negative view of what this app is about. We've had memorial services for kids who've passed away. We've did GoFundMe for people who've needed help with funerals. We've networked. We've put people into jobs, positions. Um, a lot of great things happen on this app. Real relationships have built off this app. And for you to make a statement so bold, opposed to you saying everyone that hates Wack has a low IQ. You made these comments. Josh, go ahead and play the audio for us so Akademiks can hear.
There's nobody on Clubhouse that could be Wack. Wack Mike always sounds louder than somebody else. Wack controls all the discussion. Wack got about like 50 people who just co-sign him. You can't beat Wack in Clubhouse. Really smart. Wack knows information. Wack will just change something, be like, yo, like somebody will be like, yo, did you, like, I was listening to this clip the other day, somebody be like, yo, did you say this about Nipsey? Because I heard so-and-so saying you said it. And so-and-so should be speaking on something like that, right? Wack don't want to talk about the original question. Wack was just like, Wack was like, why so-and-so can't talk about it? You know I know him, right? He'd be like, yo, man, I don't think you know him. Listen, man, what? They'd be like, yo, you don't think I know him? Yo, Wack going on a different tangent. Wack is smart as a motherfucker. Wack is, let me tell you this. You see Clubhouse? Clubhouse is a bunch of, and if y'all streaming on Clubhouse, this is just raw facts. Clubhouse is a bunch of people with 30 IQ while Wack got 300.
Oh shit.
Bro, what? I only listen to Wack every day to run laps around every. Wack is running laps. When I mean laps, he's running laps around these things on Clubhouse. They have no idea what the fuck is going on.
So,
To the point,
you know,
that I've thought Wack is the only person who could turn.
Okay, so
Mm.
you know, hearing that statement, right? And we support you and fuck with you heavy. I met you at the podcast that day, and I actually learned a lot from you. Your engagement skills, the eye contact. You definitely showed me a lot of love. You remember me, right? CEO Reek, Academics,
Yeah.
co-host.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. So to hear that, bro, and I've watched you for years, so I learned a lot from you, even just doing this, coming on Clubhouse and holding events about Jim Jones, Freaky Zeke, and all that. So to hear somebody that I look up to in that aspect of entertainment, it's like a slap in the face. And the same community that's in these rooms with Wack are the same community that goes to YouTube and goes to your Instagram and supports you as well. So could you give us a different understanding on what you meant by that, or did you mean that in its entirety?
Oh yeah. So good night to everybody who's here. Um, by the way, that's a Jamaican greeting. People greet by saying good night. But anyway, so I'm not on Clubhouse pretty much ever. Okay.
Yeah,
Um, my comments are made referring to Clubhouse in its totality. So I hear clips. Like I have like no disrespect to nobody. I don't know who or what a Bullet Scotty is. You get me? Like I don't know what
yeah,
Push the Knife is. I just see titles. I just click it. I type in Wack100's name and I try to get some entertainment. And every morning, trust me, he does entertain. Now, I'll give you where my comments derive from. And it also derives partly from just even how I felt my own development was as a media personality. Right? And I don't know if that's anybody's intended purpose on here, but knowing the art of debating or arguing, because there's a lot of arguments that happen on Clubhouse. Whether y'all arguing about is the sky blue, if y'all arguing about is somebody a snitch, it's a lot of arguments, and pretty much that's all I'm listening to. It's an audio form of a lot of arguments.
for sure, for sure.
What I've noticed, and also I know myself personally, you're only as strong as the people you're communicating with, especially when you're having dialogue, unless you're doing a monologue. I learned that specifically when I went to everyday struggle. I was amazing by myself. I did videos by myself. But then when you have to engage with people, you have to realize, hey, well, people are gonna hit you from different angles and third. Now I'm gonna tell you why I said that. And again, just hearing you speak, I feel like, and kind of even looking at the title here, and I'm looking at it, look like there's a room that Wack kind of owns, and I think you guys probably personalize it, like I'm speaking directly to you guys. But I really was talking about the app in a whole. It could be the people who hate him. I don't know whose room. I don't know what's what. You get me? But I'll say this, and I think you, again, this is only from my perspective because I haven't watched everything. And to your point, some of the things you mentioned, I didn't know that y'all even did on that. When I hear Wack engage in conversations with people on this app, and this is coming from an outsider's perspective, but I can only give you my perspective. It appears that Wack literally does run circles around the majority of people he communicates with. And what I mean by that is Wack uses, if you ask me, he employs amateur tactics of moving the goalposts, changing the subject, doing all type of things that if people were gonna really have a legitimate discussion, wouldn't happen. So for me, the entertainment in all of this is like, okay, this is the Wack show in a sense, where pretty much I'm listening to people who I don't know, and especially when it comes to industry stuff. Like I told Wack this like 2 days ago. I said, Wack, I don't feel it's fair when you discuss industry stuff with people who don't have the same insight or have knowledge enough to challenge you, because essentially you're always going to pull that card that you have experience. You get me? It's much different. Like I remember when I even started debating with Joe Budden, and even when I first started covering rappers, the rappers started, like communicating back with me or like saying stuff to me, right? And for them, they were like, "Nigga, you're just a fan. You don't understand how the music or the recording process or the business worked." I actually went to educate myself because they used to do what people do to Skip Bayless Stephen A. Smith, they pulled it. Well, you never played in the league. And again, obviously, my comments were said on my stream, but not necessarily meant to, like throw
So
anybody
it's
in the
safe to
bus.
say that you were speaking from a place of ignorance, meaning you were ignorantly not knowing what else goes on the app. You were only going because I said that. I said he admitted that he watches the clips in the morning. He doesn't really come on the app and sit in rooms for hours and
I can't
actually see
believe
what the hell
Act
is going
tucking
on.
his tail, but I'm gonna go on mute. This is
No,
very
no,
And
hold on, hold
disrespectful
on. Yo,
and
to
I'm
my brother.
and academics, I can
Tucking a
respect that you
tail.
admitted that.
yo, Wack,
I can
stop
respect
it.
that you
Yo,
admitted
Wack, you
that.
stop. Get out of
I'm
here.
gonna go on mute, bro. I'm going.
Wack, I
No,
told
and
you
I
the
can
same
respect
thing.
that
Hold on, hold
academics.
on. Yeah, wait, hold
You
on.
said
Wack,
I had a high IQ. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all just hear you tucking your tail. I don't tuck my tail when I say things and come to your platform. I tell the person what I said and I stand on it, but it's cool.
Wack.
No, I can.
You're a little shorter than me. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
Wack,
Your
I can
head a little
respect what
bigger
he
than
said.
mine. So if you want to tuck your tail, all right. I told the people you was coming prepared to stand on what you said, but
Wack.
I'm gonna mute on.
Hold on, no, no, hold on, hold on. But I'm not backing down from what I'm saying. First of all, I'll say this. I think the majority of industry, music business conversations that y'all have on here, y'all shouldn't
Mhm.
even have with Wack. Because Wack just knows, like, it's not a fair conversation to have. And also, I've seen Wack blatantly say stuff that if anybody with half a brain in terms of knowing the business, you wouldn't even allow Wack to say that
Like
bullshit.
what?
Because it's
Like
not true.
what? Slow down. Like
I
what?
mean, I can't. I
Now
mean,
you
I
took a
can't think.
shot at me because
No,
I don't think you know a lot about the music business. You know a lot about what you do. But like
Wack.
what?
Wack. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like what?
I would argue that there isn't like we're not talking about some stuff that people like. The difference between probably your knowledge and my knowledge of the music business is not the actual business. That won't be what it is. Y-
Okay, like what? You
well,
said
first,
you heard me say some things. And at least one of them stuck with you to say, "Yo, Wack, what the fuck are you saying? You sound like a complete fucking idiot." Which one?
no, 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 Wack. Oh, hold on. But this is why I said it's like 300 IQ, right? Because I don't think you're saying stuff like you're an idiot, right? I think when you need to prove a point or you need to win an argument, you make a point that nobody could call you out on. You get what I mean?
No, no,
Like
no.
for
I see
example,
right now you dancing. Get your ass back on that
So,
square. What
nah,
did
so
I
you're
say
nah,
so
about
no,
the
no, I can't
industry
think of it off the top of
that
my head.
made no sense?
Yo, Wack, I've listened to hours of you on
If you,
Clubhouse. I
if
can't.
you listen, you my brother. If you want to opt out of that question, I'm gonna give you that.
Well, the next time I hear you say something like
Oh, okay. Here we go. All
right,
right,
the
so
next
move
so you
on. I'm back on.
so academics, you think that Wack is taking advantage of us? You think that he's playing off of our not being knowledgeable on certain things and he's just telling us whatever?
He's
what?
insinuating that I just make up shit when
Yo,
I'm giving
I
y'all
think yo.
information.
Let me tell you this. Listen, I listen to Wack on this app, and it's a master class in manipulation 101. I'm telling you the truth, and I love Wack, but I love Wack enough to say, yo, Wack.
And we
I'm gonna
get
be
an
honest.
example, Mr. Academics.
Hey, he running
I
circles around
mean,
you, at. He running
Well,
circles
he's talking
around
about
you.
And we get an
academics
example,
is
my
Yeah,
talking
brother.
come
about
on,
industry
Act, come
shit,
on.
but we're not talking about the industry stuff. What about when Wack is talking somebody off a cliff? Or what about when somebody is short on their rent and don't got no fucking food and,
No,
and,
no,
and
no, no,
don't know
no.
how to get their life?
He's
What about
talking
those
about
moments? He don't
industry.
watch
Let we
those.
go listen. We gonna keep act right where he at. Can you give me
All
an
right.
example of something that I've said that I'm running circles around them because they don't have the knowledge of so things I'm saying they don't know if it's bullshit or not that you know was bullshit.
Wack. I mean, going back from even the complete origin of like the very first time like we even talked, and I think we spoke privately about it. But I don't even know if you want to dig up those old can of worms. Like,
Well, that's
no,
you
hold
six
on, hold on,
nine in
hold on,
here.
hold
I'll
on. Wait,
let
wait,
you
wait. All
argue
right,
that
all right,
with
I
him.
got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. I forgot.
Okay,
Again, there's a lot of hours of conversation. I didn't come here with like a bunch. Everybody here, and by the way, I've seen some of you individuals quote specific documents, so you guys know how to maneuver through pacer, all that type of stuff.
yep.
And I watched Wack repeat one thing that was just chronologically incorrect for
What
months.
was
It was the And by the way, 6ix9ine is here, so 6ix9ine can
it? He's
say
here,
what.
yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead, academics. Let us know.
you said when Jim Jones had said, right, when Jim Jones said, yo, the super violate thing, you
Yeah.
said that happened before 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 the Philippe Chow incident, where Shotty and them got into it with 6ix9ine's labels owners security, which by the way had both of
No,
those
no. When
situations
I spoke on super violate, what I was saying
you were
is in
linking two
street.
situations that had nothing to do with each other.
Listen, no. What I was saying is when you give instructions to carry out a violent act, you're conspiring to that, right? So listen, violate in New York means one thing. Super violate
But
means
everybody
another
told
thing.
you that there was the action
Super,
never went down. There was no
super.
action that actually followed.
Yeah,
They
but you gotta
stopped it before.
understand look, when the
You,
federal
you,
government decided to pick everybody up, it was to prevent that action from actually occurring.
But when I'm telling you, I heard Wack
he
say
No,
that.
no, no.
called
Hold
the
on, hold on.
shot.
I think what everybody's getting confused. Act is accusing Wack of saying that came before the Philippe child.
Yeah,
Wack is saying he never said that.
that's not true.
He's saying
They was
he's trying to
gonna
you
violate
get
six
confused.
nine up at the fucking spot in Connecticut. He called the dog.
No, Whack. What he's trying to insinuate and what you
Nah, I
never
know.
said,
Hold on, Reek.
he's
This is
trying to
above your
insinuate something
pay
that
grade.
happened that didn't.
No, this is above their pay grade. The only reason why it didn't happen is because them fucking people was listening on the phone about what they was gonna go do, and that's when they went and picked up fucking 6ix9ine and all them niggas to keep it from happening. He called the dog. You know, he's the shot caller. This shit started in New York with fucking the Gambino family and the rest of them. We can't catch this nigga pulling the trigger, but he's telling these motherfuckers over here to go pull the trigger. Therefore, we gonna make you just as liable or responsible as the motherfucker pulling the trigger.
So Wack, you're sitting
Now,
here and telling me that you never said previously that the other action that happened at Philippe Chow's was the result of what Jim Jones said, which again, 6ix9ine's here. They had nothing to do with each other. That
I
that
know he
action was
told me they had nothing to do with each other. Are you telling me, Act, that they wasn't plotting to go do something to this man up in Connecticut?
no, that's not the point I'm making. I'm going off of your
Yes or
whole.
no?
Hold on, I'm giving you no, hold on. I'm see this is how you doing the Wack.
No, I'm
Hold
asking.
on,
Yes or no? I'm
you're doing
telling
the
you.
Wack. Hold on.
I
The
know that
question you're
that was a
asking,
total different.
yo,
That was
Wack,
Shotty attempting to get, to make, our man. Well, I don't want to say his name. We know who you talking about,
Wack. When you
right?
were going on
Do
about
some.
Jim Jones, you said that there was action that got it. People acted upon his
Okay.
words or advice that wasn't true. That he got picked up
Okay.
before.
Now let me ask you a question. Act. Was
This is where
Shotty
Wack does the
involved?
Wack.
Wait. Was Shotty involved with the Philippe location?
Yes,
Who did Jim Jones tell Mel Murder? Who did he give the order to have handle the business?
Shotty.
I'm arrest my
You
case.
see,
We dealing with the federal government. I know what you saying. You saying,
but did the chicken come before the egg? Because that happened before he gave the instruction. So you're saying that he did it. He did it before we got to the
well,
future.
I don't know. I can't listen. If you saying that happened, only 6ix9ine can tell me that. What I
He's
was
right
basing it
here.
off, look, what I was basing it off of is the motherfuckers that Jim Jones was ordering to do shit is the motherfuckers that participated in that situation, right? That's where I was at with it. Period.
What?
That's the
I,
only place I was at with it.
and it's just an example. I was just trying to show you one instance, right, where I've just heard you repeat something wildly incorrect, and because people either just wouldn't Google it to double check for themselves, I heard you say that for months. Every time you mention that shit, I heard you say for months. I'm like,
So okay, let
I
me ask
told you
you
that.
a question because you're attempting to do something, and I see your slick way because me and 6ix9ine always get on you about you playing the
Look
50,
at this thing.
right? Are you insinuating,
I am not
right?
saying exactly what I
Are
mean,
you
but
insinuating that this group of people never was captured on on record by the federal government to make a move on this man?
Wack, nothing.
Yes or no? Because
Hold on.
I know you read all the paperwork. Yes or no?
Wait. Hold on. There's nothing of what I'm talking about that question would even
Why
be
you won't
relevant.
answer the question, Act?
No, the answer is yes. Like it
Okay,
definitely,
there
but
you
it has
go.
nothing to do with. You see, you're doing what you do
No, I'm
to
not.
everybody here. Yes, you are.
What
That's
I'm
not part of the
telling
question.
you is, listen, when we're
That's hold
dealing
on.
with conspiracy,
Everybody with with half a brain could know that is true. But
No, they
the point
wouldn't
I'm
know
trying
that
to
was
make,
true
Whack,
because they don't even know about the Connecticut incident.
Whack. The point I'm trying to make is that you framed a whole theory of why Jim Jones wasn't locked up when he did something that's conspiracy, and
Okay,
you said
so
he said he
listen,
gave it. Hold
listen.
on. Wait. Hold on. Let me finish. You said he gave an action. Then there was
Mhm.
results that happened. That was incorrect. That was just false. That was not true.
Are you crazy as a motherfucker? What you mean?
When
What are
did
you talking about?
he
The
give it?
only reason why they didn't do nothing to this boy is because they intercepted the call and picked them niggas up before they got to Connecticut.
First
The
of all,
point I'm trying to
Whack.
make is, listen, no,
First of all,
act, listen
the
to me.
call
We
they
dealing with
intercepted,
conspiracy.
6ix9ine knows the call they intercepted was not the call with Jim Jones. They intercepted another call. You never heard that
No,
call that got
act,
intercepted.
listen to me. When you dealing with conspiracy, right? And you dealing with gang members, the minute a motherfucker get on the phone that's from that gang and gives order to another gang member from that gang to carry any violent act out, right? You already in the trick bag of conspiracy. So
Whack.
let's say
I'm not.
Philippe's is a wait. Let's say Philippe's is a different time frame. Fuck it. Let's say Philippe's a different time frame, right? Act, I know you read the whole book. You read more than me. I know this. Are you telling me these said gang members that was on the phone with this man never was intercepted conspiring to do a violent act to this man?
We don't have any proof that there was any action done. That's the
No,
thing.
no, that's not what I've asked you, right? We ain't gonna talk about the action done. Are you telling me right now that these group of men that we heard on the phone, right, were not conspiring to go commit an act that they were only reason why the act didn't happen because they heard them and they went and apprehended these people?
I can't speak to Jim Jones other than that conversation. That's the only time Jim Jones is mentioned. Like
All
like
right.
it doesn't support
Was
your.
these people arrested on the night that they was 6ix9ine was supposed to go perform up in Connecticut? Hello? Hello?
Oh, my bad. I was on mute. It wasn't a performance. It was a casino, and he was going up there with his girl. And yes, they locked up everybody. Jim Jones was not.
Why?
What I'm trying to
Why?
say is that, huh?
Why though? Because they were
Yeah, but Jim Jones was not part of that conversation
you
about the casino.
you missing the point. Listen, act, this what you don't understand, civilian. Once Wack get on the phone, and I had this conversation earlier with my home with CK, with Corey King. I said, Corey, I seen the video where you said, nigga, it's up, some five god nigga, some weird nigga. I don't know this nigga. It's up when I see you, and any nigga ride with me. If you see him and you don't do nothing, it's on with you too. I said, go pull that shit down. Because if something happened to this nigga from the motherfucking dude who wifey fucking behind his back, they're gonna blame you. You're it, whether you touched him or not. They're gonna say you called the
Yo,
shot.
you're saying the
We
operative
talking
word. If
criminal. We talk.
something
I'm a
happens,
convict.
you're saying the operative word if something happens. But yo, my only point, and I
It
have no
doesn't
hopes
have
in the
to
proof that.
happen if they stopped it from happening. If they can prove that it was gonna happen, and the only reason why it didn't happen is because we apprehended you guys before it happened, they're gonna book you at.
Whack. You see, Whack, you're constantly moving the conversation. First of all,
I'm not.
wait,
We
hold on. Give me a second to respond. So, number one, I'm not defending Jim Jones. I don't know Jim Jones from can of paint. I just like to keep shit
cut
factual.
that shit out. Get the fuck out of here.
No. See, you see,
Stop, bro.
yo, Whack. I can't let you say some shit incorrect because that's how you muddy the waters.
Bro,
It's
I'm
okay.
no,
Yo,
but see
hold on.
what
By
it
the way,
is, act.
Whack. To keep it real,
You
it's
ain't
okay.
never been to jail to understand what conspiracy means.
Yo, Whack, but you're literally you're the guy, and I like when you grab the paperwork, but you're literally calling somebody or insinuating that this guy is a informant by saying stuff that's factually incorrect.
You
That's
want me
not
to
cool.
ping 6ix9ine in here and he tell us who was the number two cooperator behind him if he didn't get on the stand?
First of all, 6ix9ine wasn't even the number one cooperator. It was CEO Chris.
Do
Then
you
it was
want
6ix9ine. Then it was the driver. Like, and all of these people are listed.
the
So Jim
driver? The
Jones is the
driver
only
was
secret.
already the driver was a nigga with the wire. So you telling me that Jim Jones wasn't in line to get on that stand?
Jim Jones' name is not in the paperwork or listed as anything but individual. I believe number one and number two. He's not.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Now watch this. I'm glad you said that. Now, Act, do you understand the difference between open and sealed files?
Yes.
Shoddy, Mel Murder, them niggas. What's this other little nigga we got the paperwork on? The one for the W Hotel. What's the nigga name? Rick?
Kuda B. That's Kuda
Kuda
B.
B. All they files are open. What does 6ix9ine and Jim Jones have in common when it comes to files? Because you said he was named. They're sealed.
Six
You
nine
can't get them.
files. See, that's another thing you say that's not true. 6 9 files is not sealed. It was sealed
Oh,
until until he pled guilty and announced that
right
he was
now, what I'm
cooperating.
saying, right now, they're sealed, bro. You can't pull them.
Wait, 6 9's like indictment and all the documents for his case in federal court is still sealed, bro. He's a
They're
cooperator. Like
they're
niggas did.
sealed, bro. They're sealed because he cooperated. You, if you go get them,
Unsealed.
we
Like
can go get everybody else's.
yo,
We can
Wack.
go. Nick, we
I've
didn't
been
got
on
them.
Pacer for 6 years, looking up all this shit too. You know what I mean? Like
Akademiks, you never seen paperwork with Takashi 6ix9ine snitching. You only know that because he told you. You can't
Get his
provide any
shit sealed.
paperwork.
Jim
hold on.
Jones
What?
shit. But no, but see, he
Where's
got
that?
the paperwork. Look, 6ix9ine and gave that nigga his work. He
Oh,
No,
gave it
Governor
to
ain't
him.
gonna tell
yo,
you that,
hold on. I could pull it up online. Like, nigga, are you serious?
serious.
Bro.
Can you pull Jim shit up?
Yo, yo,
Cause he
yo, yo,
was
yo,
named, right?
yo. First of all,
Yo, Act, he
six
was
nine. Yo,
named.
I used to put the document on my YouTube videos. 6 9's 5K1 letter is online. It's publicly available.
And
Ask me
you
step
know
second.
when you got that 5K1,
It's
all them
on Pacer,
documents are not available, Act. You know
bro.
that.
It's on. You have to. The prosecutor submits that in court
I
before his
want
sentencing.
pull them. I want you to pull them up when we get off, and you send me all that paperwork, and you tell me that nigga shit ain't sealed.
It is not sealed. I'm telling you,
Just
it's not.
said he got a 5K1, bro.
I'm telling you, it's not sealed.
5K1 gonna let you know it's sealed.
No, it was
Man,
sealed. First of all, the 5K was the last thing he gets after he testified. If he did not
That's what
testify,
I'm
he wouldn't get
telling
it.
you. That's when they, bro. After, look, you gotta do your full run. Testify, do all your shit. Boom, he's done. He has no more statements, nothing else to be said. They can't seal the shit until he's complete, giving everything he gonna give up. You know that. They're not gonna fucking
Whack. I'm
seal
gonna
it to.
show you how quick this is.
and
I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up while we speaking, and I'll probably just throw it on my Instagram real quick or like one of my backup pages, like because I want to make it
all
hot.
right.
Pull
So
up Jim Jones while we at it.
Hold on, hold on.
and while we
Hold on.
hold on.
Wait. Wait. No, I want to continue Wax's point because I was just saying.
You just said
Number
Jim
one,
was named. How was he named? And he shows no sign, no history of arrest, no being detained, no nothing. But he's named, but it's nothing
He
there.
said he was never called in. He said he was never
I
called
know
in.
what the fuck he said. We all know what he
well,
act know
Hey,
what he
Rick,
said.
I
well,
got
hold
that
on, hold
ready.
on. I see. I can't vouch for him in terms of did he have an interview? Did he do this? Did whatever? Did he have a profit? I don't know this. I don't know that, right?
Okay, let me ask you
But
something,
was
Act.
he
Keep it
indicted?
real.
Hold on. Was he
Act,
indicted?
keep it real. You telling me, bro, that involvement, you telling me, you just said he was named as what he was named at. You telling me
As an individual.
you really believe he was never pulled in by the federal government, bro?
Hold on. I'm not saying if you ask me gut feeling, I think he had to talk to somebody. He probably had to go lawyer up and go sit down with somebody to go over what the fuck he was saying on that shit.
He said
However,
he never was been questioned or
hold on.
pulled in
However,
ever.
get charged. Did he get charged? No, he did not get indicted. Unless your theory is that there's some secret indictment that nobody can find.
Oh, I just think he cooperated. I mean, I know a bunch of niggas and they can get indicted because they
All right.
cooperated.
Hey, Wack, we got the wiretap audio queued up. Josh is gonna play it real quick. Go ahead, Josh.
Really in shoddy right now, bro. Well, you got the picture up there next to the post. You know, like when you go to YouTube and World Star, they got his picture next to this shit. Hey, everything he say, they got a split screen with shoddy picture next to this shit. I said, this shit crazy, son. But he's doing that.
I've been booked for that before. Right there's act he called a dog.
Yo, Wack.
Just conspired.
Hold on. And again, it almost make it feel like I'm defending him. I'm just trying to
No,
be
that's what you I'm
true.
just being
I'm
real, bro. they think is the shot caller. Now he's telling the shot caller, nah, that ain't what you doing. I'm just setting it up how they're gonna classify this conspiracy shit and label you as that. When you in that deep, ain't no escaping, my nigga. Keep playing.
Happen like, cause you know, my lap first. You feel me? So he want.
Nah, you don't say nothing. You let Shotty handle that shit, bro. You don't say nothing.
So don't say nothing.
Nah, Shotty gotta handle that shit. He get on TMZ. He need to talk his talk and he talk his shit. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
And he need to be very, very, very articulate about what he's saying. Why he made people think that nigga was a gang member. He needs to let niggas know that he was never a gang member. He was always a money ploy for the gang members. Mm-hmm. He got to figure it out, but they gonna have to violate Shorty because Shorty on some bullshit.
Stop right there.
Shorty think he gonna be.
Stop right there. Act, you really wanna you really for real? Well, we gonna move on.
Like as I said, when you get on,
You know I'm an
start.
ex-con act. I can speak on it. You can't.
No,
You
no,
ain't did a
Wack,
You
day in
ins-
Wack.
jail.
The
you
point I'm trying to
insinuating
tell
that he
you,
lying on Jim Jones, that he's coming on here purposely trying to paint a narrative,
but
and we all heard the wiretap.
When Wack thinks one thing, put it like this:
I
he
didn't
don't
name
need too
one
much proof.
thing.
You're Wack.
Uh,
You already in your mind have said that. Like you can't even find the proof to say he is what you're accusing him of.
What do
You get
you
me?
mean? You just heard what the fuck? That is
That's
a
not proof.
federal wiretap. That ain't no female or no Hassan Campbell shit. That's a
Whack, whack,
federal
whack, whack.
wiretap, bro.
Forget the wiretap.
That was played in
Like
court.
You can't forget the wiretap.
he would be charged and indicted. It would be on the
That's
Department of
why
Justice.
he's
What else?
telling,
Unless
because he
it's
wasn't.
sealed under cooperating
Nigga
witness.
crazy. That's an attorney talking to you right there, Act. I'll let you argue with her about it. She's an
Okay,
attorney.
so Ack, I don't know if you do understand the full definition of a federal conspiracy. It's basically, as you probably know, when two or more people agree to conspire to commit a crime, and it must be shown that there was an overt act, and an overt act is essentially some demonstration that there was something more than just the intention in the mind to commit the crime. So making a statement or calling a shot, as you say, would be in this situation the overt act itself,
Yeah.
thereby proving conspiracy. However, not all cooperating witnesses end up having a 5K1 letter, because not all witnesses offer substantial assistance to the government because it's not always necessary. Sometimes witnesses that are ahead of them provide all the assistance that's needed to seal the deal on the people that they are convicting. So the ones that cooperate that don't provide substantial assistance don't always end up with a 5K1 letter, and those records remain sealed. So it's important to bear in mind that an absence of evidence is not evidence of absence.
Okay.
Damn, Phoenix, your IQ sound
All
high
right,
as
hold on, hold
fuck.
on, hold on. Wait. So, and I want to ask the attorney. So, do you think it's fair that Wack is accusing someone who he can't even prove got his only proof is this wiretap. He can't prove that this guy got indicted, got charged, whether secretly or not. He
My
can't prove
only
He
any of
can't
this.
proof
ask
is
her
So,
a
just this.
wiretap, nigga. Did
to,
you just say that? The fuck?
Wack.
but respectfully, and good night, by the way, I do want to say, to answer your question, yes, I do think it's fair of him to say that. It's fair of
My
him to
only
say
proof
that
is a
because
wiretap? This nigga crazy.
What's
Act.
your IQ,
See,
Act?
you got an IQ of 30 when it comes to criminal shit. I'm an
Wack.
ex-cop. I've been fucking criminal all my life. Don't talk to me about crime, Act. You a square. You ain't did a day in jail, bro. Cut
Wack.
that shit out.
Whack. It doesn't matter how
Talking to me about crime is like me talking to you about Twitch.
Whack. If
Real
it's
shit.
not on
I
black, hold
can't
on.
do it.
My thing is this: if it's not on black and white, I just think you're yo. That's like me saying anything if it's not on black and white. I thought when I be listening to y'all talk on this Clubhouse shit, y'all all be talking about paperwork, black and white, this and third. Now y'all
That
talking about some
audio is
Act,
on
I got
black
a
and white.
homeboy named, listen, Act. I got a homeboy named Spoke Dog, real shit. Right? G motherfucker, like we look up to him, nigga got monster hands, all that, right? So probably like 1997, right? My homeboy J Cat had a murder trial, right? And we don't know how the fuck they put him on the case, right? Watch this. Out the motherfucking back of the chambers comes Sport Dog, get on the stand. We like, damn, what the homie doing here? He goes to tell, yeah, he did the crime, this, that. They like, was you there? He said no. He said, well, how are you speaking on this? The DA comes and submits the paperwork. He's been an informant since 1987. He is a reliable source, right? Needs to say, my homeboy get a deal for 40. He do 20 years straight. He been home. He's doing fine right now, right? Act. That was never on paperwork. When you working, my nigga. Cut that shit out, my nigga. And you telling me all you got is a wiretap? That sounds crazy as fuck. But
Whack,
I'm gonna
whack,
excuse
whack.
you.
Hey, listen.
I'm gonna excuse you because you know nothing about the criminal world, bro. That ain't your world, nigga. I didn't did too much time. If you call me Act and say, Wack, I need to buy some drugs, and I say, hey, Act, I'm a mailman. I don't sell drugs. Come on, Wack, fuck you out of man. What's up? You know what? Call little TJ. He got it. Here go his number. And you call TJ, try conspiracy 5 years, and I ain't touched it. Just for giving you a phone number.
Whack.
I don't
Again,
think you understand conspiracy, bro.
whack. Again, you're
All
using
right.
that
Justice
that
ain't birds is a conspiracy.
you basically don't like this nigga, and you basically just gonna use whatever you
No.
want. But
Hey,
hold on, hold on, hold on.
wait.
I'm
You a
not done. I'm not
fucking
He
done.
lie.
was
Hold on. I'm
Wait.
cool
not done.
with
I'm
Jim
not done.
You a
Jones.
Yeah,
lie.
hold on. Wait. I'm
You
not
a
done
lie.
because
That was my homeboy. I
wait.
can put up screenshots right now. He
Now
just
we
to
don't
get
need
a
that. We don't need
song.
that. Hold on. But that's not the only thing. Listen, that's an example. Now,
Oh, don't
even to
don't
the
do that,
Hassan
bro.
situation. Hold on. Even to the Hassan situation, there was. I was in that room with y'all. You did not intimidate Hassan. Like, let's be clear.
Yeah,
All
Like you
right.
gotta.
Hey, let me ask you something. Was you drunk?
Towards the end of the interview, when
You was
when he
drunk,
first
right?
walked in,
Yo.
everybody was smiles.
Hold on.
Everybody was
Wait.
smiles.
What did
I had the
I ask
whole
him
footage.
about his booty towards the end of the interview?
Wack, you did not say that in any type of threatening way.
Yes or no? Did I
That
ask
was
him about his booty at the 1 minute and 50 mark?
Wack, but you did not say that on.
It's yes or no. You do you got the 30 IQ or do they?
No, Wack, because
Did I
hold
ask
on.
him
This
at
is
the
where you
one
try to
hour and
change the
50
topic.
minute
No, no,
mark?
no, no. Yo, Wack. The
Did I
energy you
ask
came
him
on
at the
Clubhouse to
one
describe
minute
that
and 50
conversation.
mark?
No, the energy
Why
you
you
came
running
on.
from the question,
Answer the
Act?
No,
question, Act.
because
you hear
it's
the
Did
sometimes
I
it's
answer,
not
bro?
ask the
about what
nigga
you say.
at the 1 minute
Listen,
and 50 mark?
it's not about what you say. Sometimes it's how you say it. By the way,
Did
I
I
interviewed.
ask
Hold on,
him
listen
at
to
the
me.
1 minute and 50 mark?
Listen what I'm saying. I asked
Yes
Hassan
or no?
questions.
No.
Yes, but now you
Yes
gotta let
or
me speak.
no?
Now you gotta let me speak. Can I speak?
Yeah, okay, wait. And
All
you
right, tell me
said
when I
you
can
was
speak.
drunk at the end,
All
right?
right, tell me when I can speak.
What you say don't matter.
Wack, you didn't intimidate him, bro. Like that's the thing. That's
Okay,
why.
well, what do you mean by intimidate? Wait. First of all, I never said I intimidated him.
Okay,
That's
so
where I don't
Wack,
know where you're getting that word from. I
now
said,
you're playing.
I
Now you're
said
playing
enough
words semantics.
disrespect.
You're playing words
I
semantics.
said enough disrespectful shit to do
I
with
don't think
now
nobody in
knowing
that room took what you were saying to him disrespectfully. I'm gonna be honest with you, and there was a lot
what?
of people. Nobody in there took it like that.
There wasn't no hood niggas in the room. It was all squares because
He,
everything he was
all
saying
them
was
hood
pretty
niggas
dead on
told
point.
me, you know what them hood niggas told me, Reek? Hey, you was on that nigga ass, huh? We fuck with you.
Wack, I'm
That's what we took from it.
Now you loaded, Act,
no
you
that.
drunk. You don't even remember stumbling down the hallway. You lost shit, all kind of shit. You don't even remember. But that's beside the case. Now, I'm gonna tell you why your ears work different. Act, one thing I can give you, and I love you for it. You let a nigga know I'm a civilian. I'm calling the police, and that's what that is, nigga. You come to my house, I'm gonna shoot you. That's it. What a street nigga hear and what you hear as disrespect is two total different things. I'm gonna be real with you. If a nigga, I'm gonna be real. The first time I violated dude is when he asked 6ix9ine about that money, and before 6ix9ine can answer, I said, "Fuck that. We ain't giving that nigga shit." Wack
Wack, that
called
was
that
not your
shot.
tone. That
Nigga
was
be
not your
mad at
tone.
me. But
That was not your
listen,
tone,
listen,
Wack. I'm being honest.
listen,
Hold
listen,
on. Y'all got
listen.
audio for
No,
everything else.
listen,
Can
listen. Did
we
I
play
not
the
say
audio
those
these days?
words?
Can we play the audio
Did
all
I
these days?
not say? Yeah, we can play it.
Because
Did I
I
not
want
say
to
those
hear. I want
words,
to hear if
Act?
you got the same type of tone and
Act, listen,
aggressiveness.
did I not say those words? Yes or no?
But did you say in the same tone and aggressiveness?
Act,
That's the thing.
listen, see, okay,
Nuance
all
about
right,
it.
watch this, Act. And I say this not disrespecting Act. Watch this. You a bitch, Act. Bitch ass nigga. You a bitch, Act. Bitch ass nigga. No matter how I say it, I said it. It means the same thing, bro.
I mean, if we
You don't
joking,
have to say it
if
in a
we
fucking tone. You don't have to say it in a fucking tone for it to mean something different, bro.
I
I'm
mean,
just
put
gonna be
like
real.
this. Put
But
like
what?
this. I interviewed Hassan before, right? And we talked about
Mhm.
some of the same shit you said to him, right? The tone is different. The tone gonna matter. The tone is matter. The tone is
I
matter.
didn't talk
It,
about it though, bro. I
you're
didn't do
asking
no
him
talking
questions.
about it,
You're
bro.
asking him
I
questions. Your
was.
tone gonna matter. It's gonna
Did I
matter.
ask him a question when I said 6ix9ine ain't giving up shit? Nigga from the other side, fuck that. Blame it on Wack, be mad at Wack. That's what I said, right?
I don't even think he acknowledged you. I think
Fuck
he
it.
was.
Let's say I said it
Hold on.
like
I
Boy
don't even think
George.
he acknowledged you when you said it. He was talking to 6ix9ine.
Why you?
Man, you
Yeah, I don't
niggas,
even think
one
you
thing about
acknowledged you.
you niggas over
Academics.
there. Hey, you see niggas make up excuses for
No, no,
everything.
no.
But I
Hey,
am
Now
trying
he
academics
to
do
gotta
the whole
understand,
apologize
hold on,
Wack.
then.
do the whole thing.
Listen,
Academics, he kept saying, "Hey, nah, Hassan, nobody want to hear that shit, man." Hey, he kept cutting him off. He kept
that's
downplaying everything Hassan was saying. He was downplaying that shit, like, man, hey, fuck
Yo,
all that,
Act,
man.
why
I'll
you
be a
didn't
bitch
ask
ass
him
nigga
about
some
his
way.
booty?
Academics
Wait,
are
hold
fucking
on,
weak.
Act. You was not gonna ask that man about that ass violation because you knew it was disrespectful.
I asked him.
Keep it real.
Hold on. I
Number
asked him about it on a. I think we did a one-on-one interview before. I asked him about it. Go listen. Nobody got the footage for
So
that.
did you ask him the way I asked him? Do you know why I asked him, right? Because the nigga got to talking about how many people brains he'll blow out and all this shit. And my thing was, yo, bro, real calm. Hey, bro, let me ask you a question. Because the people want to know. Where was all that energy when dude was doing what he was doing to you, my nigga? Act in my world, right? You gonna hear that one way and one way only. You probably said, "Hey, do you want to, touch bases on what happened to you?" Nah, that ain't what I told him. I'm like, nigga, you extra out right now for real with all this. What you gonna do and these arm motions and shit? So, nigga, where was all that? Then when he went to say this, and he brought my mama groceries, then I say again, I don't know how your brain registered this. Even a square nigga
No,
could
no,
take
no.
this
Wack,
wrong.
you were
So
being.
you liked
Hold on.
it.
Wack, you were being slick, but you
But
came
wait,
on
so okay,
Clubhouse and don't let
listen,
nobody on
see,
Clubhouse call you out for it. This is what I be
hey,
saying.
listen, but
You
act.
came on Clubhouse
See,
and
act,
the way
your
you
mind
depicted
call
it
it
was
slick.
completely different.
In the streets, I was being very disrespectful. You gonna register this slick because you ain't gonna do nothing if a nigga talking to you like that. If a nigga would have played me, the first time a nigga would have said, "Hey, Wack, fuck that. 6ix9ine ain't doing none of that." I called that dog and I knew that had that business I was trying to get done for my partner, had nothing to
Wack,
do with him.
Wack.
It was
In
all
the
right
grand
there.
scheme of the conversation, like everybody said little slick shit. He called you a house nigga right there. Like you knew it was slick shit. He wasn't
I
right.
mean, if he'd have called me a slob, I'd have broke his jaw. House nigga, we just talking about blackness and what it should and shouldn't be,
Some
bro. So
people might say that's
I don't take house nigga. Are you comparing house nigga to me telling him he like getting fucking ass?
see, Wack, you do this comparison game. This is a popular tactic.
Yes or no, bro?
Listen,
I don't
listen.
house nigga
You
being
can't
called a
hold
house
on, hold
nigga
on.
is
You listen, sir. Is disrespect? Yes or no?
no,
Is
there's levels of
disrespect?
disrespect. There's levels.
Is
House
this
niggas not
okay? So now it's
disrespectful to me,
levels.
bro.
So before it wasn't levels. I was saying, yeah, you're right. There is levels. If you said it in that angry tone that you said
It
on
doesn't
Clubhouse,
matter. It
I think
don't
you would
matter.
also
Hey,
be telling
bro,
it.
if I call my wife, if I say, "Shut up, bitch," shut up, bitch. It means shut up, bitch. If I say shut up, bitch, it back. Like, see, your mind, how our mind work, we talk about street mentality, and you talk about being a square. And I love you for being a
You said, and I am not, from the streets. I'm a civilian. I
That
didn't
has nothing
find it
to do with anything, though.
intimidating.
Listen,
But
listen.
but you did
Here's the thing.
qualify your statement with that, so it
No, no,
means to
no.
me that
Here's the
it's
thing, though.
subject to interpretation based on who
I
you
hear
are,
what you're
not
trying
what
to
was
say.
said.
You're lowering me right now. You're lowering me. Hear what I'm trying to tell you. Wack came
Are
on
you
Clubhouse
nervous?
with a very inaccurate representation of the energy and mood that he had when he was at the interview.
no, I didn't.
Coming
Everybody
from
watched it,
somebody
bro.
who was there. Wack was very
Everybody
friendly to
watched it.
everybody there.
Kept tapping them, bro.
Wack was Wack was friendly to everybody there. Did Wack say slick shit? Yes, he did. But Wack was very, very friendly to everybody there.
See, that's how I know you not no street
Okay,
nigga. His
yeah.
body language did not say friendly. The way he
Man,
was linked
nigga
up, the way
crazy.
he was observing shit was not friendly. If I was not good with Wack and I was sitting next to him, I would have moved to the other side because I'm like, what the fuck is he on? His hand in his sweater.
But
Rick,
He
hold
keep
on, Reek.
looking and
Hey, Ack,
observing
let me
shit.
ask you a
Like,
question,
guys,
Ack.
you don't know what the fuck you
Man, let
talking
Hey,
him
about,
yo,
nigga.
Ack,
speak,
You're
let me
bro.
ask
raw.
you a
Rick,
question.
could I ask you
Ack,
one
let me
question?
ask you a question, right?
Wait, hold on. I have on my YouTube when they first met. You gonna tell me two happier motherfuckers to meet each other. So you tell me what
No,
energy
bro,
you're talking
listen
about.
to me. I
That
had
they're
no issues
basically
when I
hugging and
first
bumping
seen the
heads.
nigga. Listen, Reek, hey, look, Ack, I'm glad you said that. When I first seen the nigga, I had no issues. But we can now say today that nigga had issues with me the whole time, months prior. We can agree with that, right?
Real shit.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Right?
yeah. I'm not defending him on that. Yeah, clearly.
Wait, we can agree. Wait. We can agree that he had issues months prior, actually a year or two prior, because I had no idea the nigga disrespected me in game on YouTube. So let's say 12 months prior, work like that. The YA baby came out of me, try this nigga Wack. I'm gonna be real, Act, and I'm gonna say it to you, and don't take it no kind of way. If I didn't think you would have got mad at me and blamed me and fucked up our relationship, I would have just did what I know how to do. Say, nigga, I think you a bitch ass nigga and locked up with blood right then. I was trying to trigger him to react in the slightest way of aggression so I could say, Act, I got off on the nigga. You seen the nigga. You seen what it was. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When he started doing that extra out shit around me, any street nigga tell you, we hate that shit, especially when we think it's coming. I say think, because I don't know how it's gonna turn out. It's coming from a nigga that ain't really like that. It irks the fuck out of us.
Hey,
I'd have blew
hey,
his brains, push this shit back, and whoop. Hold on, blood. You finna
hey. So,
fuck you
so
in the
I'm not
ass,
here
nigga.
defending. I'm not defending.
I'm just being real, Act.
I'm
I'm
only
telling you
speaking
about
about the
my
energy.
mentality, and me and
I'm
you
talking about the
got
energy
two
that
different
was there when
mentalities.
everybody ran into each other. By the way, also for
I had
whoever who
no problems for the record when he first got there. Zero problems. But we both know he already had a problem with me. Meaning Act, because he already had a bad taste in his mouth about me, all that shit I was doing should have been amplified times 10. He should have really been on one. Because he already had an issue with me. I had no issues with him until he got extra'd out. I had zero issues with Hassan. I had no idea this nigga had talked about me, talked about my motherfucking brother gang, had recorded me. I didn't know none of this shit. So it's obviously he had the issue with me. He there 7 deep, I'm dolo. When I started doing all that funny shit I was doing funny shit. And he already got the mindset he got about me. Act, it should have been something, bro.
yeah. I'm not speaking to how we should have acted. By the way, like, and I just pulled it up as we hear. So this is the last conversation. I have 6ix9ine's 5K one letter right on my screen. So you're wrong. Okay, but back to that. I can't tell you how Hassan should have acted.
5K1 ain't the full fucking foul, Act. Not,
First,
bro. Like you trying
whoever
to.
said that said that was sealed. I'm just saying that
I'm
I could have.
said his file was sealed, bro. You are not gonna pull
Yo,
that man's whole file where it tells everything he said on the stand, all this shit. All you're not gonna
it was
find
sent an
that, bro.
open court. You get a transcript, Wack. But whatever. Let's
You're
not go
not
back.
yet,
Let's not go back.
bro. When you got a cooperating witness, they're gonna seal it. Is it a such thing called a sealed file, bro? Real shit. You're not gonna find Sammy the bullshit. You're not gonna find Sammy the Bull's file is sealed. We can go find John Gotti shit though right now today. But you ain't gonna find a nigga that took the stand and cooperated against all of them. It's real shit,
I'm
bro.
trying to move the conversation forward.
I'm not. I'm just answering your question,
I was
bro.
just
We
saying
can get back.
someone who mentioned that was sealed. I'm just saying I found it. I'm not
You
arguing the fact
found the
that I found it.
501k. We talking about the whole file,
So
bro. It's
that's a fair
sealed.
point. At least in part, there is one unsealed document, the 5K1 letter. At least
Yeah.
that much we know, but
Okay.
not the entirety. Correct?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's sealed. I mean, like, shoot, the order of him to change address when he was on house arrest, that's sealed. That's still sealed to this day. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
come on, dude. Get the fuck out of here. This thing
And
crazy.
academics, and if he didn't have that energy, like you saying, Wack didn't have that energy, it was all good. Then why did you have to keep nudging him? Why did you even
Cause
said, man, I
I
had
was
to
on
keep.
You kept
bullshit.
tapping them, bro.
Okay,
No, no, yeah,
okay.
no, absolutely. Yeah, because Wack was saying slick stuff, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think
I
it
know, but
like
I was, yeah, I
But you
know.
said he
See,
wasn't
act,
like that.
see, act. What you gotta understand,
that
bro,
energy
in our
wasn't
world in the
like that in the
streets,
room.
slick shit is disrespectful shit.
Real shit.
In your world is just he's being slick. It's two street niggas. If I was talking to you, you would say, "Oh, Wack, you always fuck around." They
So
right.
Wack, why do you think he didn't address it in a serious tone then? Because everybody that wasn't there clearly agrees with your rundown of the events, despite the other person who
I
was
think
there.
he
But y'all
pussy
just
act.
He
say
definitely
what?
put.
He pussy, my nigga.
All right, I might be. I don't know.
I think he pussy. Now watch this act. Then when we walked out, yo, Wack, I want you to meet my mans. If something happened, yo, Wack, my mans want to take a picture. All this. What bothers me is the nigga already had a problem with me. I'm not, hey, bro, if I walk into a room with a problem with a nigga and I never saw him, first thing goes, hey, homie, let me holler at you on Par Road. Let me holler at you, homie. Hey, homie, what's happening with woochie 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 woo? And depending on that go, it's going to determine if we going to go on forward cordially or we going to lock up right there on the spot. I ain't going around no nigga I got that problem about like that.
Why you
It's
think
not going to
academics
happen.
didn't tell you that Hassan was talking shit about you in
He
game
never
and
told
about
me
the
until
team?
I thought you
Yeah,
knew. I
academics
don't
didn't
know
tell you
shit.
that, of course,
Wait,
because he
wait,
didn't want
Mm-hmm.
no issues
Never.
there.
no. Listen, yo, put it like this. And somebody told me that Joe Budden's in the room, right? Like, for example, I remember when me and Joe Budden did Everyday Struggle, like we had each other blocked. The point what I'm saying, like, yo, when you're an online commentator, at some point you've said something about everybody. You get what
Are
I
you
mean?
calling me an online commentator act? Come on, bro.
I mean, you could be
One
considered
I
mic
that,
don't
on
of
think you
course.
look
act.
at me
One
like
mic
that,
on
act.
act.
No. But I'm talking about Hassan specifically. Hassan has spoke on everybody in music. I'm telling you, I've seen like his videos kind of in. Well, I've seen the titles of them, and it's never something that's super complimentary. You get what I mean? So,
Act, you know the first time I ever heard of Hassan is when they asked me to go to a room with FBG Duck Mother, somebody I didn't know, and this dude Hassan, Wack, could you come to this room? First time I ever heard that man's voice was on Clubhouse, bro. That dude
Mhm.
was oblivious to, I didn't know who the fuck that dude was, bro. No cap.
and by the way, Tariq, here's the point, right?
I'm here.
Hassan has said stuff about me too, right? If I had a problem with Hassan, we wouldn't be in the same room together. You get me? Now, I didn't know that Wack. I don't know how much Wack knew. First of all, it's not my job to tell everybody
I
you
didn't
and
have act. Stop doing that. He
Hassan and
had the
Wack have their
problem with
own
me.
relationship.
He had the problem with me and I didn't know it. Don't fucking switch it.
No. I'm speaking to Reek's point. He said it's a reason why I didn't let you know. I don't know what you knew or not. You and Hassan has your own relationship. It's not like all y'all knew me and I'm Pete. Like, you know what I mean? You were trying to get Hassan to.
I
That's
ain't
the
never
reason.
heard you say nothing about me, bro.
Say again.
I'm gonna be. I've never heard you say nothing about me disrespectful.
Yo,
If you,
I ain't gonna
I've
lie to
never.
you. In the hundreds of thousands of hours of me making commentary, I mean, not
I've
like,
never heard you say. I heard you give your opinion, but
yeah, of
not
course.
nothing disrespectful.
All right,
Like you know,
that's where me and Hassan probably like differ because I think Hassan, and I've told him about this because Hassan will latch on to something, and I don't know if he has all the facts in order, and he'll just kind of go down that road. So that might, that's where
so act.
disrespect
You
comes in.
telling me, dude, shouldn't I act? I was the first one there, right? Act, and I know you. It probably don't register to you. I'm checking where the staircase is. I'm checking all the rooms, all that, right? Act. I didn't. Now I've been in your building before, right? The first time I come to your building, did I do all that?
No, but I can say the same about
Wait,
Hassan.
watch this. No, watch this. I'm finna paint a picture. When Hassan came myself,
Came in one person. This time he came in like seven.
oh, okay. What was the wild card factor?
What you said?
What was the wild card factor? Because
Why he come deep?
he know what he didn't say. He didn't
He's
know if I knew or
visiting the
not.
street nigga. That's why.
He didn't know. Listen,
Deep.
see, now it makes sense when he was saying he wanted to come to LA, and I'm telling him, nigga, come on out here. I got you. He don't know if I was trying to line him because he don't know if I know, which I didn't know. I had no fucking idea.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question though. If you did know,
I'd have socked him out, bro, when he got there, bro. I'm telling you.
was you? Well, I guess with me, I wouldn't even be in the room with that motherfucker if like I felt it was like that. You get what I
I
mean?
didn't know. Look,
No,
I
no,
had
I'm saying that if you did know, so like my assumption is if
have
you
been
showed up
cutting
to that,
my throat. I didn't know. I had no idea, my nigga. I asked the nigga on Clubhouse, you heard it. They say, yo, Wack, this nigga was talking about. He said, you in gang. I said, yo, bro, what this nigga talking about? What you say about me and my brother? It's on YouTube. I say, bro, I don't follow you like that. Right now, nigga, what did you say? He would not utter it out his mouth. I'm telling you, I didn't know, bro. So what I'm saying is, for him to say whatever the fuck he didn't said about me, having ill feelings and a bad taste in his mouth about me, and to be already recording me on the call on some line me shit, well, I'm cool with that. Nigga, all that shit I was doing to him, bro. Oh, he should have got irritated, bro. Somewhere in there, bro. Real talk. Not your mind,
Wack, I'm gonna
street
be honest
nigga mind.
with you. I felt like you were trying to get a reason to have problems with them, especially since you didn't know. I'm gonna tell you why. Because even when I listened to y'all first conversation when he was trying to ask you like, yo, why are you on Clubhouse, giving a different representation of what that energy was when we were in person. Then you got onto the I heard you were talking about me previously. You didn't know that at the time. So it was one of those things I'm listening to. I'm like,
No, I
I feel
didn't
like
hear
Wack is
that till
going
we
around
was
his
in the
mouth.
room together, bro. I didn't even know then. I didn't know until I went to Bullet's Gotti room, told Bullet shut the fuck up, and then somebody said, yeah, Wack, this nigga been doing rooms on you. I'm like, what? Yeah, woo-doo, woo-doo. I had no idea, bro. I didn't know. Bro, I'm not from New York, bro. He's big in New York because that's what he talks about. The nigga don't leave right there, so I don't really know dude like that. 6ix9ine mentioned his name, and they asked me to go to that FBD Duck Mama room. I didn't know dude like that, bro. I had to learn why I was in the room. He said the mama fuck. I had to learn about that shit. I didn't know none of that shit, bro. It's being real, my nigga. But the fact that he had them issues with me, bro, I was doing too much for him not to go hit on the spot.
I get you on the point of what you're saying in terms of if he really felt some type of way about you, him not saying anything he should have
Ain't
said.
no if he did, bro.
Okay, I get you on that. But the only thing I'm saying is just from my recollection, everybody in that room before and after,
I was good with
all
him before,
smiles.
bro.
It was all smiles.
I was good with him before.
But even after the conversation, it was still all
When I
smiles.
came, hey yo, act. When I came out, bro, I didn't did my job. If I kick a nigga in the ass, it's on him to react, bro.
Wack, be honest. After the shit ended, as I said, you're right. He said, "Yo, my man's want a picture, this and third." He was talking to you like y'all was still cool, like y'all were homies. He said he was trying to get you to help him out with some clothing line, whatever the fuck.
He
You
was
know what I
being
mean?
But watch
fake.
this though. We know, listen, we know we was never homies because the nigga got secret recordings and fucking clips he done did on me.
He was being fake. On
Now
God.
that
Being fake, bro.
I don't like that. I don't like
What do you
that
got to
part.
say about that?
I told him that. I
But
told him I don't like
academics, once you know the truth that he did have secret recordings, there's no need to say, well, he was being cool. He was saying this. You now know that that was all a front. That he was
Act,
all
wait,
being
wait,
fake. He
act.
had some
You
shit
was
that he had.
nudging me and bumping me because I kept doing what in that motherfucker?
Now you were saying some slick shit, but
Watch
the
this,
Exactly.
recording
watch
shit, the
this,
recording shit. I don't
watch
like.
this. Hold on. Hey, Rocky, when we on some bullshit, what we gonna do? Nigga, I swear, Act, if it wasn't your room, nigga, if I'm sitting there constantly saying slick shit, fuck that. You's a weirdo. That's busted shit. What am I trying to do, bro?
Like,
Trying to get
I,
off on a nigga.
I'm trying to get the nigga to react. Cause Act,
Yeah.
you would have blamed me. If I'd have just got off on him and broke his shit, you was gonna blame me. But if he'd have been like, nigga, what? And flinch, and I got off, I'd have been like, Act, hey, nigga, hey. You was the fuse box, Act. It was my respect for you that I was gonna wait till he did any little fucking thing, body gesture, and it was over with. I had already.
well, this is what I'm confused by then, right? Well, if that was the energy or the temperament you had, why even talk to the nigga afterwards? Like right after when everybody's walking out, y'all was fine.
Bro, let me tell you why. Cause after you do a nigga like that, I already started doing him like that because I smelled pussy and he was doing too much extra shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, I back a cat in the corner, nigga, that motherfucker meow, whiskers fall out his face, I still kick the cat. These days, nigga tuck that motherfucking tail, and I see he don't want it, I let him go. If I'd have known that nigga was saying shit
yo,
behind my back, it'd have been an issue. I wouldn't have let it go. I didn't know that shit.
yo, you golden man.
We would have got to act. I'm gonna be real. It wouldn't even been an interview. We would have got down, bro, before 6ix9ine even got there. The only way it'd have been an interview is, he would have been, because he was deep. I was by myself. We'd have got down. As soon as I'd have seen him, we'd have got down, bro. Because ain't no way I'm gonna see a nigga that been talking crazy about me, bro, and don't address. That's out.
I don't,
You know that, Act.
I don't know if
When I
Hassan's a
seen your
fighter.
ass, I addressed you.
I don't know if Hassan's a fighter, man. I'm gonna just be honest.
I know he pussy. He cannot fuck with
No,
me with
no,
these.
no.
I see the
Well,
bitch
hold
in
on.
his eyes. The
I'm
nigga
saying,
chest is sunk back to his back. My man told me the nigga pulled out a BB gun on the kid. This nigga right here, come on, bro. Then the nigga went on the
he's not
live
a
talking
fighter. I'm
about,
saying that it's not some niggas look like they're not into like for
I
for
tell you what,
for
Act,
non
line
clubhouse
up a
reasons.
head up with
I
me
don't
and
think
blood at
fighting
your
Wait, a
happen.
spot.
BB
Act.
gun?
The nigga put a BB gun out on some niggas talking about he back some niggas down. This shit all weird. And the nigga
That's
called, nigga on
crazy.
the thing talking about, I gotta move. Niggas just try to come to my house, act. That's some shit I expect you to do and be like, act a civilian. This nigga be talking about he gonna kill everybody, killed everybody. Then on the thing talking about people try to come to my house, act. Listen, bro, I know you off the East Coast and all that, but I call a spade, bro. Dude be doing a lot of shit that don't add up to what he say he is, bro.
Yeah, I'm not on here defending the
He
son.
still want to suck damn out his dick.
So
That's
now let's get back to why you saying that the people on Clubhouse are slow and got a 30 IQ. Cause I know a few people on this stage. You see what that was? We got Miss Popular over here. She's a business owner. Pitbull, he runs his own security company. I mean, you know, I can go on and on. So the people want to know. I mean, you didn't say Bridget. Bridget runs a fucking insurance company. I mean, I go on and on.
but
So
you're
they want
going
to
on
know.
and on, but you're not
The,
mentioning nobody in the music industry, and the majority of what I told about on here is music shit.
Well, I asked you
So
what did I say about music,
Man,
the music industry that didn't make sense, and you couldn't tell me.
I mean,
hold on, let me reset the room real quick, real quick, real quick. We got Joe Budden. We got a lot of people in here. Like to come up or you want to stay on stage, don't act bougie. Show the room some love and go up top. Hit the greenhouse. Join the club. Follow the moderators on stage.
Say,
Hey, man, y'all see the title? Y'all see what the fuck going on, man? We got Wack100 in the building. We got DJ Akademiks in the building. We got Joe Button in the building. We got the 100 NT show audience in the building. Sleepers in LA in the building. And you already know what the fuck going on, man. Akademiks, who you calling stupid? If you're just tuning in, Akademiks made some harsh comments about Clubhouse people having low IQs, and Wack is just on here having a field day, and we just too dumb to catch what the hell is going on. Josh, play that little audio, and then Akademiks can speak. Go ahead, Josh.
And this is why I disagree also with Hassan. I think Wack was just like kind of, like, yo, I'm gonna say shit to trip him up. because a lot of shit he says, there's holes in it. Wack is really good. Like if you ever listen to Wack on Clubhouse, Wack will talk to a nigga in Clubhouse, cut him off 15 times, change the subject 16 times, basically reset the conversation, and basically have at the end the niggas just admitting that he's a fucking idiot without them even talking about the same thing that they came to talk to Wack about. Wack is a masterful at that. I thought 6ix9ine was the epitome of that, and I told 6ix9ine at the end the niggas just admitting that he's a fucking idiot without them even talking about the same thing that they came to talk to Wack about. Wack is a masterful.
There goes a little snippet, man. More of what he said. If you just tuned in, he
Yeah,
also said
what the
that the
part where he
majority.
say you niggas got the IQ of 30? I never had my IQ tested, so I don't know what's high
Hey,
and low.
Josh,
Whack,
go ahead and
whack.
spin that again so the
I see
people can
Wack on
hear that. Go ahead and
Clubhouse.
spin it again.
There's nobody on Clubhouse that could be Wack. Wack Mike always sounds louder than somebody else. Wack controls all the discussion. Wack got about like 50 people who just co-sign him. You can't beat Wack in Clubhouse. Really smart. Wack knows information. Wack will just change something, be like, yo, like somebody will be like, yo, did you, like, I was listening to this clip the other day, somebody be like, yo, did you say this about Nipsey? Because I heard so and so saying you said it. And so and so should be speaking on something like that, right? Wack don't want to talk about the original question. Wack was just like, Wack was like, why so and so can't talk about it? I know him, right? He'd be like, yo, man, I don't think you know him. Listen, man, what? They'd be like, yo, you don't think I know him? Yo, Wack going on a different tangent. Wack is smart as a motherfucker. Wack is, let me tell you this. You see Clubhouse? Clubhouse is a bunch of, and if y'all streaming us on Clubhouse, this is just raw facts. Clubhouse is a bunch of people with 30 IQ while Wack got 300. Wack, I only listen to Wack every day to.
Yo,
This
now I gotta correct you on something, Act, because I didn't stood on all my Nipsey Hustle shit. I ain't ducked none of them questions, bro. See, you be telling lies, bro. You gotta cut that out,
Wack,
bro.
Wack. No, see,
I ain't ducked
yeah,
damn
hold
Nipsey
on, hold on,
Hustle
is
wait.
question.
I
crazy.
want to ask, yo, Wack,
I'm
I
listening.
want you to keep being a part of the conversation, but I do want to ask everybody on the stage because I feel like everybody. I don't know if it's because I said it or everybody is just so confused, like they've never heard this before. Y'all never heard, like y'all
No,
do come
you said
across like
it.
y'all a
We
Wack cheerleader.
support you.
You
We
No,
said
no, hold
it.
fuck
on.
with you.
No,
It's
all right,
because of
hold on.
you said it.
Okay, but y'all don't think at all y'all come across like Wack cheerleaders for the most part. Like, let's be
No,
honest.
No, hell
no,
no.
It's like the echo
Wack go
chamber.
in
Hell
the
It's like
rooms
no,
and Wack
nigga.
does
it's
not get
Nigga,
his
I
way on
get
this app
attacked
all the
like a
time.
motherfucker, boy.
I
Hey,
didn't
they
know
done
that.
He
I
clipped
didn't
his
know
like
that.
fucking
him
account
every
for shit he
day.
done said. If he had his way, he would have never got clipped.
yo,
That's what
Reek,
I'm saying.
Reek,
Everyone
Reek,
does not
Reek,
agree. He
Reek.
goes in
This
rooms
is
where it just
brilliant. I disagree with him all the time.
Yo, Reek, yo, Reek.
Like
Let me
that's
ask you a
real
question.
shit. Huh?
Longer than two.
what's up,
Yo,
academics?
yo, Reek. When's the last time you and Wack disagree? Because
When the
when I
last
hear y'all, like you come, yo, you're like Takeoff and he's Quavo, like you're right behind him, like
so
always.
a lot of the times he of course he's more vocal, so a lot of the times he'll dominate the mic, but there's been tons of shit that I would say that he don't agree with, or he'll say something that I don't fuck
Real
with,
shit.
and guess what, I don't say shit. I'll be like, hey man, that's what
Do
he's
you
saying. I'm not,
challenge him
hey
though?
hey what
Do
the fuck,
you
I'll
challenge
mute the
him?
fuck up. And the
Because
shit that
Hold
I
on,
say on me,
wait.
he'll
That's
be
the
like, Reek, what
question.
the fuck you
Wait.
talking about?
You know
yo,
what that's the question for though? That's a question for Big Chuck. Cause he always a question me and disagree with me on shit. Chuck
Yeah, that's a
always
fact.
go
That's a fact.
yo,
I was saying
always.
that earlier.
I'm speaking directly at Reek because nigga, I
Okay.
watched a clip on YouTube and
Yep.
I heard Wack just scolding you, Reek, and I was like, God damn, this all this nigga do is agree with you. Why are you mad at him?
Nah, cause what he do? Rick did some crazy shit. I know what he did. I forgot. He did some crazy shit. You gotta understand, bro. If you do some crazy shit, I'm gonna call you on the shit. That's it. And Reek's in a leadership position on this
Believe it's
stage.
mutual
So
though.
so
I feel like on this app for the most part and on most of the stages. By
oh, I
the way,
remember what he did. The nigga, let me tell you what he did, Act. I went to go try to post the fucking clip to promote the coming out on YouTube, right? I'm trying to tag the nigga, my co-host, right? I'm like, why the fuck I can't tag this nigga, right? Nigga, then I find out that this nigga got, well, you can't mention him, right? So I'm like, hey, bro, fuck all that. You talk too much shit to have your fucking mention where a nigga can't tag you in your shit. That can't be on the side of me, nigga. If you gonna talk your shit, You gonna let niggas talk they shit back and deal with it. That's
and
what it
and and
was.
me being new to Instagram, I thought that I had turned the mentions on, but I didn't know that was a separate thing. So yeah, he said that, and then I even corrected myself. I said, you know what, you right, and the mentions was off. But in regards to
Now,
the tone and
now you,
shit,
you can't let
like
Wax
what the
scold you
fuck?
like
If he right, he right. Now if he was lying and I
That
sent him the
wasn't
thing and
scolding.
he's
That's
still saying
real,
that,
bro.
yeah,
That
because
ain't scolding. I'm telling
I
them
thought
nigga,
he
yo,
was wrong.
act.
And he
You
looked
can't,
up
bro.
to Wack.
You can't be
Like
around
that's
me
like
on the
his
side of me
mentor, right?
talking shit and all kind of shit. This nigga talk more shit than me. And this nigga blocked in every room on Clubhouse. They hate this nigga.
yo. The only listen, and this is coming from an outsider perspective, and y'all could call me ignorant because Reek said something that's very important. I don't listen to y'all. Y'all only hear for a lot of time, so I only hear clips.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? And for example, I really never heard Reek and you disagree. I feel like when say you argue with somebody, it's always Wack and like what I mean, the whole cheer squad versus like two dudes, and then pretty much like, and I'm listening to it, I'm like, could there be actual conversation where people just ain't co-signing Wack? You know what I mean? Like
Niggas,
be
hey,
objective.
when you hear that, bro, it's always, yo, why you fuck with 6ix9ine? And everybody like, hey, bro, we're tired of you asking this nigga the same shit for fucking 2 years already. We don't want to hear this shit, bro. I'm gonna be real. That's and everybody
Yeah,
go
because not
crazy.
everybody agree with this nigga. Even his real homies
Fuck
don't
nah.
always agree
At
with
That's
him.
a fact.
all.
Me and this
That's a
nigga had an
fucking fact.
all-out battle. I know you
Yeah.
heard that one, Act.
Hold on.
Wack and Rocky go at it. I know you heard that one.
Well, Wack,
That shit went viral.
but this is why I start thinking though, right? Like I think, and I don't know if it helps conversation because I know y'all be having big audiences and people are here trying to hear good conversation and really gain some expertise and some knowledge. I think because Wack on this app, the power, influence, the closeness and proximity to all the things that you're talking about is greater than everybody else. It's really not in nobody's benefit to go against you. It's really not nobody's benefit to try to call you out. So
I
basically,
disagree.
how would
I
I
it be your
disagree.
benefit to
disagree.
call out Wack?
I
How no no I'm saying,
disagree
well, explain how it would be
respectfully.
your benefit to call Wack out. If
I'll
Wack is the
explain. I'll
person,
Every
explain it to
other
you.
room is about
Wait,
Wack
hold
100.
on. One mic on me. The reason I disagree is because we are all individuals with our own beliefs, opinions, and values. And if Wax says something that goes against one of my core values, it is my right and it is my responsibility to call him out for that
how
and
would it
to
be
argue
beneficial in the
him
grand scheme of things though? Like for example, look,
Fact.
Reek
because the
landed
way one
himself
of
on a
my
podcast
values
that's gonna be popping.
because one of my values is to be a good steward of society. So if I feel like he's doing something detrimental, then I have to muster the courage, if you will, to speak out against that, whether he likes it or not. And I am known for arguing with him, and people do it every single day. So to make a blanket statement like that we're all cheerleaders for him, it's not factual, and you'd have to
Academics
have
is leading to a different
Yeah, that's
point, I
facts,
think.
bro.
Academics, this one thing I will say, because I say this every day. I'm the only motherfucker like me on this side of the app, period. Right? And I'm gonna stand on that, right? So I think what you getting confused is when I'm educating my room on certain business that they want to learn about. Yeah, they're students at that time. Just like with you. When it comes to the podcast shit, when I'm talking to you, I'm a fucking student, right? And I don't fight you on that at all. I sit back and listen. So if they're asking me about how streaming works or how radio works or this work or that work, right? Of course they gonna listen because I'm educating them on it. It ain't that they fucking being yes man. They just been educated on something they don't know about. Is he still in the room?
No, I'm here. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, so they're being educated on something they don't know about. When I call you, yo, Act, I call you, yo, Act, what kind of cameras you using? How many? Microphones. I was a student, right? I can't go back and forth with you on this shit because I know you're already doing this. So what you telling me, I'm gonna receive that information and I'm gonna follow your lead or follow your footsteps. That's the same shit with my room. If I get somebody in here that's a new artist, yo, Wack, what's the best way to, get my music on all platforms?
Whack.
You can
I
go here, 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 here. You know what I'm saying?
wait.
So that ain't
Hold on.
them dick riding. That's them just being students, bro.
No. And by the way,
I wasn't saying they're cheerleaders in that sense. Like I said that a lot of musical conversations you have on here is going to be one sided because there's no one really with the depth of knowledge of the music industry to really even give a proper retort. That's one thing.
How you know
Now,
that though?
How deep is your
I
knowledge of
mean,
music
Joe
industry?
Budden's sitting on the stage right now. So are you saying that Joe
What
Budden
are
is
you
not a person that's
saying?
worthy to answer that?
How
Wack.
you know
First of all,
that?
listen. Wack can't talk circles around Joe. I'm talking about Wack talking circles around y'all.
Wait, wait,
That's
wait,
what I'm
wait,
saying.
But
wait,
when
wait,
Joe
wait,
and
Hold
wait,
Wack
on,
wait,
have a
hold on,
conversation,
wait,
hold
how
wait,
does it
hold
go?
on. Listen,
That's not
I told
true.
Joe
But
this
we
the
not
other day,
arguing with
right?
this nigga though.
I told Joe this the other day. I said, Joe, I'm not going to sit down with you to win. I'm going to sit down with you to go make it 12 rounds, hopefully, right? Now, I will say this to Joe with him in here. When it comes to that microphone, when it comes to laying them raps on the beat and understanding ad libs and all that little shit, I can't talk to Joe about that. But Joe gonna have one hell of a run talking to Wack about a rollout and digital marketing and how the fuck to get radio and set that up, because that's what the fuck I do. I'm a manager.
I,
I'm on that side of the business.
no,
So you motherfucking right. It's some things that Joe can sit at the table with me that I'm gonna fuck around and outrun Joe, because Joe's used to turning in the product and going back in and making another song while niggas like me push the product.
all right, Wack.
You're
I'm gonna
totally
give
wrong
another
with that.
example. I'm gonna get. And by the way, Wack, just don't do the normal
Body
Wack one.
bag for the goo.
Gonna do. Don't fixate on this topic. This is an example. Okay, I'm gonna give the example now. The For example, when you talk about right, if
Mhm.
you're in your room and you're talking about the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lane situation, okay,
Yep.
and maybe somebody on the stage will correct me, but you're the
Mhm.
only person who has access to those individuals. So when you're given a outlook or a breakdown, there's not much they could really say in retort, trying to correct you or even debate with you, because you know why? They don't know anything.
What do
You
you
They're
don't
mean?
know
We
that.
all
No,
watched
that's
the
a
damn
lie.
But
interview,
how
bro.
does
We
that
talking
say
about an
we got an
interview.
IQ of 30%? How
Wait,
does
we're
that say
talking
that?
about an interview, bro. Like we're
Exactly.
looking at an interview, the same one you look at and broke down and saying, yo, you stumbling, this ain't making sense, that ain't making sense,
Whack.
this ain't
No,
making
no, 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 no,
sense.
no. That's one thing, but Whack, I've heard you talk in terms of giving out information that would only be privy to somebody who's in
No,
the
no,
music
no,
industry
you did that.
who
I
talk
won't
to
do
me.
that because you did that.
Yeah, you gave
You
out the
did that. You got it. You got him booked. I didn't. I won't do that.
Well, Whack,
I won't do
you
that
see,
because
now you're doing the
I
Whack.
know
You're,
shit.
you're doing the Whack 100 on me. What I'm trying to say, remember some
No, I'm
example.
not, because
Nah,
you
he
No,
did
remember
is.
that.
some
I don't
example.
do that, bro.
Whack,
I definitely know shit. You know I know shit, act that I don't say.
Whack. What I'm saying is not only this situation, whether it's Pooh Shiesty, this and third.
How come you always bring up some shit and then when we talking about it, you want to go to the
No, because
situation?
Wax, you try to change the point of what I'm talking
act
about.
changing the
Okay,
I'm
let me
not
narrative.
ask you
talking
a
about a
question,
case
Act. Hey, Act, let
specifically.
me ask you a question,
I'm
right? You
See
just
what
brought
you're
up
doing it
Pooh
again.
Shiesty, right? Act. Have you ever talked to Pooh Shiesty's dad?
I have not.
Have you ever met Pooh Shiesty's dad face to face at the Fountain Blue motherfucking hotel and had a conversation about what needs to happen or what could happen if it could happen? Because I'm hearing you the motherfucker that might can make that happen. Have you ever done that?
Wax, I have not. But you're proving my point. Let me make the point. The point,
Because you wasn't there, you don't know what I know, bro. So
Wax,
you questioning what I
perfect.
know.
Thank you. You're making my point. That's what I'm trying to say. Similarly, there's situations and people that I know that when situations go down, I know more information than my audience could ever really debate or discuss with me.
So if
So what
you
I'm
can
trying to
know
say, so hold on. Here's the point. What I'm trying to say. A
know it
lot
and
of
be
those
cool, why can't
discussions.
I know it and be cool?
Hold on. No. I'm not saying you don't know it.
Oh.
A lot of those discussions is usually just when I'm listening to it, it's really just an echo chamber because you're the only one that knows. Also, they wouldn't even know if what you're saying ain't true. They have no way of
But
knowing.
But
They're
Act,
going
but
off
academics
the
listen,
words
so
of
are
Wack.
you saying, listen, are you
You're
insinuating
gonna do it again.
that
Go.
that the things I'm saying I'm making up? Are you saying that
I
what
think.
I'm saying I'm making?
Hold on. Going back to the point with Jim Jones, I think it's easy for you to
We
use.
off Jim
Act.
Jones,
Hold on.
bro, because we
Wait.
off that.
Yo,
We
no, no,
off
no, no,
Jim
no.
Jones.
It matches the
We're
point.
talking
No,
about
no.
Pooh
I'm answering.
Shiesty
I'm
and Meg
answering.
Thee
Hold
Stallion.
on. I'm answering. This is what I'm directly saying. Because you have and are privy to information that the
Okay.
majority of the people on the stage with you are not. Okay?
Okay.
You could then put it in whatever light that you want to put it in. Put that information out, and nobody on your stage will question you
So you
because they would know
insinuating that
how to
I'm
do it
lying.
anyway.
Hey, that's not true,
That's
Wack.
misleading.
You
So
insinuating that I'm lying about information that I know.
No,
So academics, just a heads up, academics. I'm the one that started the Jim Jones, Capo, King of New York rooms, the Freaky Zeke rooms. A lot of those rooms, Wack was being educated by New Yorkers from Clubhouse. They was giving us the names and
Yo,
telling us the
Act, I'm
shit.
gonna be
He
real. I
didn't
don't
give us
know if
no
you
insight.
remember. Hey, hold on. I don't know if you remember, Act, the first interview we did, me, you, and 6ix9ine, right? That week, I just did a song with Jim Jones with my Hispanic group, Coyote, right? He just did a feature for me. A week before that, me, him,